Hello and welcome to Snettertons farm. You join us here on essentially the midsummer. If we kind of bring up the herd, we're actually no, sorry, late summer. We're at the beginning of the day, 5 a.m. and so we were hoping that crops might be ready for harvesting. However, looking at the growth on the crops, they are all in the last stage of growing and nothing is available for us to harvest. There is one thing. Our field 19, which had soybeans, has essentially gone. Now, basically, my understanding of how the seasons model works is if the crops disappear, it is because either you plant them out of season, which we did initially, and we fixed that, and we replanted, or the temperature is too cold. And if the temperature is too cold, the crop disappears. It doesn't grow. And effectively, that I think is possibly what has happened. And we've lost our crop on field 19, which is quite a big problem for us because we did actually need that for pig food. So we are without a soybean crop completely. And it looks like any of the other sort of AI fields that had soybeans on, so these here, have had the same problem along with the corn. Now we haven't had that problem with our corn yet. Our corn is still okay, I think. Hope it's... Oh no, we've lost our corn as well. So not only have we lost our corn, but we've also lost our soybeans. So the way I understand this is because of this window here. This 10-degree temperature window. If you sort of if you plant into low, it doesn't germinate and doesn't grow. The way I understand it. So we've essentially lost our soybean and our corn crop, which is actually a little bit of a problem because we needed those crops for pig food. Speaking of pigs and other animals, we do need to feed them. So what I'm going to do now is I think it's 5 a.m. We better start on the farm, get an early start really. Because we have to get crap done, as it were. So yeah, we have lost quite a big element of our food for our animals. We've got no... we have essentially... we are short of raw materials for our pigs, essentially for them to survive the winter. So you know, we need corn and we needed soybeans. So this is a bit of a problem for us. I'm just going to fill this up with a bit of TMR. And we're going to take this over to the cows. So we may have to buy in our pig food for this first year of pigs, because we can't plant those again until next spring. So essentially we can't plant any soybeans or any corn until next spring. So that is actually a big deal for us. Luckily, in terms of the cows and the sheep, we're fine. We can, you know, we've got all the materials we need to for those, and in theory, hopefully, we actually need more. We should be able to, hopefully we've got a bit left in here. Not much. Oh crap. We should be able to, we should be fine effectively with these. You know, we've got to stop these up because these are coming close to the end of their thing. The grass is growing again, and we might get another cut in for the end of autumn, essentially. It's on essentially a second stage growth, so we might get that in. But yeah, we do have quite a problem. And in fact, we've actually given all the cows. Wow, the cows have literally taken all of the TMR we have. We're going to need to make some TMR. I will give them as much as, I'll give them all of that. But let's just fill this up. We'll drop some in the TMR mixer whilst we're here. We'll get a ton of grass. We'll put some grass in here. Whilst that's filling, I'm going to top up the water here. But basically, yeah, we've lost crops, and that's actually a big problem for us. So we've got to figure this out. We will have to essentially buy in some pig food. We're going to be able to keep the pigs are going to survive the winter. We might actually have to buy in food for the cows as well. It depends. The cows are easy. We can make TMR. We can buy bales. We are going to get a ton of straw, I think. Once we actually do the wheat harvest, we will do straw on both the wheat fields that we've got, and I will be buying field 8 when that is ready as well, and I will be harvesting that one for straw. So I think we should be good for the straw. I actually do think we should be good for the straw. So I don't think we'll have a huge issue there. So I think TMR wise for the cows anyway and the sheep we should be good. It is the pigs I'm worried about, because essentially we will be out of pig food. We have some in stock, but I don't think it's enough. We are back. I will actually do the pig food now, because I want to take a look over there, because I want to make sure, see what things we can add really to the pig food. So let's find the pig. Let's find the pig food. We do have sunflower, soybeans, and corn in, so we should be able to make something with that. But it might not be enough. When we get over there, we can actually do a proper look. Quite bad because of if this is down to the temperature, it is going to be a little bit of a problem for us, I think. We have to. Well, I think I may acquire some pig food. Oops. tried to take it really easy around that corner and just completely messed that up. Yeah, so it is a little worrying. I will get like I said, the pigs are not eating a huge amount. It's good we've got sufficient food for essentially three game days. So essentially we should be good until middle autumn. And in theory, if the pigs don't grow so many, there's what we've got in the wagon here might be enough. We can definitely make some, but I am a little concerned that we've lost a crop. It was a big crop for us because we needed to. We've lost two kind of considerably important crops. The corn was going to become chaff for what am I doing? I want grass. We should have a lot of grass. The thing is, we've done a bit of grass harvest. Let me just see what we've got here. Yeah, we've got 90k of grass. We've got plenty. Well, we say we've got plenty of grass, but we have no hay, and I kind of really needed to actually do a hay run as well. We'll have to. I mean, basically, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll end up doing. We'll do another grass cut. We might do a hay cut. Basically, my plan with the hay. Actually, let's do the sheep first. Is basically, it's actually quite straightforward, to be honest. Basically, we'll cut with the mower, we'll follow with the tedder, and we will then follow that. We'll essentially use. We can essentially get away with using what follow me. I'm going to bale grass. I think I'm going to bale the straw, by the way. I don't know. I need to find a good place to put it, to be honest. Let's go out. Go and do that. Sheep are really easy to deal with. They're just grass. Cows are moderately difficult, but pigs are a bit of a pain, and we've got quite a lot of stuff to give them. You know, one of the things that was kind of going to be something I was going to look at adding was the soy milk factory. The reason for that was basically it was going to give me pig food. I put soybeans in. It was an actually easy pig food production thing. But that's probably not going to be. Well, you have no soybeans, so. Right, let's just check the pigs. We need straw on both of those, and we need water and those two. Yeah, that's fine. We definitely need more TMI. We actually don't have any straw, I don't think. This doesn't. Why would it take grass? So I actually took hay. Oh, in that case, we were actually cool for the hay from. We don't need hay. That's actually really helpful. I was just going to try it on the off chance. Because I do remember that a version of that does require hay. But I took grass, so that's fine. So let's see how much straw we've got. I don't think we've got a huge amount, so 25k. We're obviously probably going to use all of this. Cows are going to require a big chunk of this. I'll do the pigs first because I think they'll need the least. We'll use the cows next, and then if they have any left, we'll put in the TMI mixer. So this is kind of one of the jobs we have to do on a kind of I say weekly basis, every few days in game. It's feeding the animals, getting them fed and set up. We have our pigs and so on. What else? Obviously we need water in these guys as well. Hopefully these guys will start. We'll have enough. They actually really don't need much straw, which is absolutely awesome. Sorry about that. Okay, so we'll do the pigs and the water next. We will, because we've already gone from the cows. We will do the water on those, and then we will do. Let's see what we'll. Oh yes, we'll need to do the sheep, and then we'll bring that back, fill it up, and then we will actually leave this truck here. We'll use that to nip back to the yard once we're done. Okay, so we've got 17k. So hopefully by our next harvest period, really, next day in game, we will have there we go. We have TMR being made. Cows are all set. Let's just drop this here a second, and let's go to this guy. He's set. Right, yeah. So I'm gonna drive across the field here. Cows don't mind. Saves me turning around. It's in a nice little spot there. It's got wide tyres and it's got acme tyres, so it's fine. So we've had a failed crop, which is unfortunate, or two failed crops actually. If this persists, we cannot get out. We have trouble long term. This is going to be an issue. Quite a serious issue, in fact. We've got those watered. Right, let's get this back to the sheep. Sheep need water. They've got their grass. All we need is those, and then they're set. We had a bit of rain on the last, essentially midsummer. We actually had rain, which is just like a British summer. Shame we're not in. Our crops are almost ready. They are literally almost ready for us. What I'll probably do is use this shed here for bales. If I do bales, they will go in here. That's probably the best place for them. We've got all our equipment set up for, you know, to make silage from chaff. But literally, we've lost the crop. It is literally quite annoying. It is really kind of annoying. So we are filling up the tanker here, and let's kind of get that back to things. Something we've done off camera is we took a visit over to Ben's, where we set up some production last episode, and what we've done is we pulled some barrels and some pallets off the production line and just stacked them up. The reason for that is we basically we're going to use them in one of the production items we're going to drop down that I'm going to build. I am going to build a distillery, because I'm going to custom build a distillery to go up the map, and that's going to use barrels. So I wanted to get a few barrels ahead of time, so when we kind of do our initial show and unveil, you guys have got basically some barrels there ready to go, and we'll get the production going. And we don't have to mess around. So yeah, it's going to be a rye whiskey. You know, water, rye, and a bit of barley, and barrels. Basically, we're going to make rye whiskey. So we shall see how that goes. So, yep, we will be... Okay, that's full. That'll be one of the first production items I drop down. Probably going to spend a bit of next week doing that, getting those production items on the map. We will have central distribution from day one, and I kind of know where I want to stick that. And I need a sale point, which I'm gonna kind of put in the town, I think. And jump all over those. Just love how just love this truck. It looks so good. I mean, it really does. I love the kind of the cab on it. It's a classic design, but it just works so well. I don't know why it is. I just think this style is a quintessential American style. It just looks really good. And the actual mod in question, the two versions of it, the semi version and this version that we've got, they do look really, really good. Just kind of wish we had like other versions. Okay, so let's right. Let's take out the Land Rover and kind of check on some fields really. Let's see what we've got really on our crops. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've got all our animals fed. You know, we've done Oh, sorry, terrible driving today. A lot of wool here, by the way. We're going to get the spinnery that we used in Cherry Hills down as well, so it's going to be really good. Let's check on this field. So it's 71%, it's growing, it's canola, it's going to be good. So this is a field that, oh, sorry, it opened into us. So this is a field that we don't own, which is a field we're going to buy. So I'm going to buy it when it's grown. I don't really want to buy it just yet. It costs us 300k. Guy wants us to spray on it, but I don't think we'll bother. 2 little money anyway. We've got enough. We'll buy that field off him. It again is 71% and growing. It's wheat, and I don't mind having that. It will be an under. Ooh, whoa, slippy. The under yield, but it'd be fine. Let's go and check in a couple of our other fields. So basically we'll go over towards field 19 and you'll see the sort of what's happened to that field. Love the money's cool. Right, we'll do what you need. Actually, as you can kind of see in the distance actually. So those fields you see there, and our field 5 up there, those are basically the fields that have kind of lost their crop. And I think it was growing, but the temperatures dropped. 7 degrees according to the soil temperature of 8. I believe, I understand it needs a soil temperature of 10 degrees, or else it doesn't grow. I know we can change that. We can actually change that if needed. But I actually don't know. There we go. This is field 19, and it's a completely wasted crop. I'm actually really upset about this. It's kind of a big issue, really, because we needed that crop. Yeah, that's all gone. Seasons has killed it for us. This is basically what happens when you play with the Seasons mod. It does do things which are reasonably realistic. You know, we've lost a crop because of weather. There's not really much we can do about it. Yeah, that is the thing. And again, this is our corn crop that we lost. Again, all gone. And yeah, can't really do much about that one either. So yeah, we've kind of lost out on a bunch of crops. So we will need to kind of have a look, really. We're going to have to predict, and I think this is where the weather thing comes in, is that we've got to try and figure out the temperature setup and how we're going to get the temperatures we need to be able to survive there, for the crop to survive. So we'll need to, sort of do that. So basically, the annoying thing about this is 19 and 5 are essentially fully fertilized and ready to go. I mean, basically, we just need to seed again on this, and maybe cultivate it and plant and so on. Same with this one, and then we can really reuse them. That is the thing. Fields 1 to 10 and 32. They're on a yellow growth state. So we want to do them on this middle one. So we can harvest them anytime, and we will do those as soon as they tick over into the orange, basically. And hopefully that's in the next day, essentially the next game day, and then we'll basically pick those up. But yeah, so there we have it. Snettertons farm. We are late summer, and we have had 2 crops fail. We have got our pigs and stuff. We have not been able to start a harvest yet, and effectively we are kind of in a holding pattern really until we can begin our harvest and see what we get out of it. I do know we're probably going to need to buy some pig food, and we will probably need to purchase some. Well, I don't think we'll be. Well, I think we'll be fine with the TMR and grass. I think we'll get another harvest of grass in, which will be great. But with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We've done a few jobs around the farm. We've got the animals fed, and we bitched about our crops dying. And so with that, thank you for watching. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of this series and our Cherry Hill series, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you all and goodbye.